What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner, and I was watching this video. Piers, I guess Morgan, decided to interview Emily. What is her name? Emily Thornberry from England. Okay, and apparently, I don't know if she's running for some office or something, but she boycotted Donald Trump's visit, and she called him an asteroid of awfulness. And after this interview, because Pierce does expose her hypocrisy, but after this interview, I think she's now an asteroid of awfulness. In fact, let's just leave off destroyed. She's just an asteroid. No, she's a full-blown hemorrhoid of awfulness. That's what she is. So let's go ahead and listen to a little bit of this interview and how she feels about our president. And yet, she wants to become a leader in her country so that she can deal with President Trump. And I don't think she's starting off on a good path to try to win any type of leadership with this type of nasty attitude.
Listen. And that this president is not worthy of that honor. Listen,
Why is Trump less worthy than Obama or George Bush? Give me the answer.
Because the way that this president has behaved before his election, during his election, and after his election, is to be deeply divisive, his attitude towards women, how fine it is to grab women by we know what, and how that's fine and you can get away with that, to try to divide people, to have the attitude that he has to Muslims, to ban people.
Okay, first of all, Donald Trump having man talk, we all know what happened. He said, they'll let you do this and this and that. Now, if you want to be 100% real, first of all the sensitive men out there that tried to jump on that bandwagon of, man, you know what? He can't talk to women like that. Maybe they've never been in a locker room. Maybe they've gotten to the point where they're so old or softcore that they don't remember conversations that took place in locker rooms. I'm sure their daughters wouldn't have wanted to hear some of the things they said when they were talking to their buddies behind closed doors in locker rooms. And I know some women that even if they decide to get on that self-righteous horse, done had some conversations behind closed doors about men and what they can do to men and how they can, all these things. Yeah, I mean, everybody's might be just a little bit guilty in that area when you're having a private conversation. Now, he never said, you know what, against everybody's will, you go up and you do stuff, you snatch them, hey, want me to put your hand down, I'll touch you where I want to touch you. He said they will let you do that. He got caught on a hot mic, and we all know they tried to throw that out there and set him up. Other than that, Donald Trump ain't been out there slapping women, attacking women, doing none of that stuff. You know what cracks me up? Some of the dudes I played football with went to the NFL. I hear those guys when they came back like, dude, man, when you in the NFL, man, girls will let you get away with anything, man. You go up in the club, they be like, yo, how you doing? They'll show you this, show you that, they'll let you. And I'm thinking, okay, nobody wants to say it, but there's a little truth to that. Even if you try to act all cool, when a billionaire walks into the room, a lot of women be going, oh my God, is that so-and-so? Let me ease on over to him and, hey, how are you? I'm so-and-so, and might let them have liberties that they shouldn't have. There's some perks that come along with being a billionaire. And for all the self-righteous people who want to act like, well, that's not true, Donald Trump. Let's be honest. How do you think some of these rich guys got away with stuff like that for all their lives? Bill Cosby, Weinstein, all of those people got away with a lot of that stuff because of their social status and their money. Difference is, these women weren't letting Weinstein and Bill do what they did. He said, hey, they let me get away with it, So, but she gonna run that into the ground. You know how it is. But then she pivots to talking about how he hates Muslims. No, he was talking about, and we got to go over this again. I hate to have to do this, but knuckleheads like this. We all know that Trump does not ban Muslims. He's talking about countries with a high activity of terrorism. Okay, that's just smart politics in my opinion. So what is she talking about? The divisiveness. I think the most divisive thing that we're dealing with is the media and the Democrats and people like this.
From majority Muslim countries to cage children, to be saying the things that, and we've had this argument before about abortion, and also to be somebody who seems to me to have deeply anti-democratic instinct.
Right, here's the thing, Emily. Here's my problem with this.
Here it is.
Donald Trump is not here as Donald Trump, the person, nor the person that said these things 15 years ago that came back to haunt him and so on. Donald Trump...
the caging of children is still going on.
Yeah, but you see, here's my problem with the Liberal position on that too. Do you know how many illegal immigrants Barack Obama deported in 8 years?
And how many of them...
Well, do you know the answer?
No, I have no idea.
You've no idea? Why?
Well, because it's 7:30 in the morning.
What does that have to do with anything? It's 7:30 in the morning, so my brain doesn't know these things. Where apparently your brain is sharp enough 7:30 in the morning to run down a litany of things that you accuse Trump of being, but then your brain is too sleepy to know how many children Barack Obama deported. But you know why you don't know about that? Because the media doesn't report on it. See, it's idiots like this who get on TV and their virtue signal, but when they're called to the carpet on their hypocrisy, then it doesn't matter. You know, it's not what's good for the goose is good for the gander in this situation. And he's about to expose her. So let's listen in on it. And let's be honest, the stuff that Barack did and got away with, only reason he's not being demonized right now is because the media ran interference. They said, go ahead, man, get on out of here. We got you. We'll clean this up for you, okay? Yeah, that's why.
You literally have no idea. Could you hazard a guess?
Let's talk about the fact. Let's talk about this president.
You're the shadow
now.
Foreign Secretary.
Let's talk about this president
You're
now.
making a claim.
And this president now is caging children.
I'd like you to answer my
and
question.
some of them have died.
Emily, here's my problem.
Separated from their mothers.
Yes, this was
as a result of this president's
There were children
policy.
being separated. If you're going to be fair-minded about this, there were children being separated under Obama's immigration policy. And the reason the number matters is that Barack Obama broke all records by any US president for deporting illegal immigrants. And again, you're the shadow Foreign Secretary. You're very incensed by Trump's policy on immigration. Do you have any idea how many people Barack Obama deported?
No,
it's a stated fact.
I've told you I don't know, and I've
Could
told
you hazard a guess?
And I tell you what.
Could you guess?
And I tell you what, it is. If it was just his immigration policy, that would be one thing.
Right.
But it isn't his
But you
immigration policy.
cited the immigration policy.
I cited it in a long list.
Let me tell you how many.
Let me tell you how
many it was, Emily.
I'll give you how many. I'll give you all the other things.
It was
in the list.
It was
that I
3
object to.
million.
I object to what he's doing in the Iranian nuclear deal.
I get it.
I object to what he's saying in relation to climate change.
You just cited one.
I object to what
he's
he's doing.
Talking, Emily.
I can.
You can.
Because you can just talk.
Because you don't want me to tell you.
Keep talking.
Because you don't want me.
You've just told her.
Let me just play a little game of whataboutery with you. Obama deported 3 million illegal immigrants in 8 years, an all-time American presidential record. Nobody on the left knows that fact or cares. He was known as the deporter-in-chief in Mexico. He separated families too many, many times in those 8 years. He also broke the record by any American president for dropping bombs in 1 year and for the most drone strikes in American history. He also kept Guantanamo Bay open, an illegal torture chamber, many would say, for 8 years after campaigning to shut it the moment he became president. So my point is, he got one. He got a state visit after 3 years, and none of you guys on the left gave a monkey's cuss about it then, nor did you care when your own Labour Prime Minister, Tony Blair, gave George W. Bush a state visit here, the first American president here, 6 months after launching an illegal war against a sovereign country. So my point is, when it comes
Well, put that in your pipe and smoke it, Mrs. Thornberry, since President Trump is an asteroid of awfulness. So you see then the hypocrisy. When you call the left out and you start pointing out how they just overlook all the other stuff of, politicians that they felt, but they're different. They're not like Trump, but yet they've done worse things than Trump. It shows that these people have an agenda. They hate Trump because he does not support their garbage liberal agenda and globalism like they want him to. So now, Mrs. Thornberry or Barry or whatever, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now, you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. I appreciated that. He got in there and he got all in that tail. Yeah, she was like, Pierce, don't do this to me. Now you're ruining my career. You're embarrassing me in front of everybody. Well, you needed to be embarrassed, all right? Because you embarrassed yourself when you got on there and start talking reckless. Check me out every Wednesday night, 7:30 live in Kevin's Corner on YouTube and on my radio blog talk show. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification button. And check out Extreme Teas. If you like some of the products, just go ahead, click on it, put my name in the promo code Kevin, you'll get a 20% discount. And if you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, there's a link in the bottom to do so as well. And find me on Facebook and Twitter. God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.